So welcome back to the short Torah Thought of the week. We'll try to keep this short and to the point. This week's Torah portion begins with the mitzvah, the obligation of lighting the menorah in the Holy Temple. The Torah says, Behalotcha. This is talking to Aharon, to Aaron the high priest, and it says, Behalotcha tanerot. When you light the candles in the Bet HaMikdash, in the Holy Temple, and it continues to give instructions. Rashi, the famous commentary, asks and points out the language used over here, Behalotcha, which means to light, is a little bit not the common, more direct expression, which should have said Behadlikcha, when you will kindle, like we say by the lighting of the menorah on Chanukah, Lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. So why do we say Behalotcha, which literally means when you will rise up? So, which in other words, under the literal translation, it would mean Behalotcha tanerot, when you rise up the candles. So Rashi says that what it means is that when Aaron lights the menorah, watch this, I'm going to strike this match, okay, and I'm going to turn the camera to the candle that we have right behind over here. Now the match went out, so bear with me. I'm going to relight the match, and I'm going to light this candle. As I light this candle, I'm going to light the candle with the flame, and if I go right away, if I move, immediately it will not burn. So I have to stay here for a while until the candle begins to burn on its own. Okay? So now, as you're watching that candle, I'm going to go back. And I'm going to say it like this. Rashi tells us that you have to leave that Aharon, the high priest, has to leave the match there as long as the wick begins to burn on its own. That's the language. You have to be there and remain with the wick until the candle could totally burn on its own, that there is no doubt that once you leave, the candle will continue to burn. So I remember a farbring in a gathering with the Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the great grand Rebbe of Chabad, my great teacher and so on, said the following lesson. Lighting a candle is also akin to lighting a student, to lighting a child. And the obligation of a teacher, the obligation of a parent, is to ignite that child that he is or she will continue to burn even when your match, that which your inspiration, your continued guidance is gone, is not there anymore. They will continue to burn on their own, meaning they will internalize and so deeply adopt your teaching that it becomes their own thought and their own thing and their own inspiration, that even after you leave, they will continue. When I mean you leave, you should live till 120, but even after your constant inspiration is not there anymore, they will continue to teach and to live the life that you have instilled in them. So this is the lesson. It's a very important lesson, that our desires as parents and teachers is to so inspire our kindlach, our children, our students, that they don't continuously need us to tell them and guide them what to do. We have to think of ways to transform them, that until the fire comes from within, from them, their own selves. They have their own fire that will continue to burn based on what you have brought out within them. And then the Rebbe even takes it one step further. Till the flame comes out from within them, also teaches us that innately every human being has their own fire. You're not sort of superimposing upon them some ideas that's not there within themselves. Because God blew a holy and pure soul within each one of us, every one of mankind. So you're not, when you bring out that goodness and that holiness and that kindness and that values of good, it really is their most inner core, is what the human being is. It's not some superimposed new ideas that you are sort of training, like training an animal to do tricks that are not the nature of the animal. So your job is to find that inner core that they already innately have and to bring it out, and then you will be far more certain that it will continue to burn, because it is really what their true essence is. You're just bringing it out. So that's the lesson for today. let's say goodbye to continue to burn and inspire us, and by doing so, we will continue to definitely raise a much healthier, better, holier, more wholesome, more complete generation. Everybody have a great day. Please share or subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and share these words of Torah. All the best.